Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Atomfall video. Well, what do we have here? Some of the best items that you can get early on in game can be yours in about 30 minutes. Today, I'm going to show you how you can have the best, the most perfect start in Atomfall. I'm talking about training stimulus, a torch to see at night, plenty of weapons as well, and of course a place to store all of your loot, and it can all be found in the very first starting area. Here's how you can have the best, the perfect start in Atomfall. You know what to do. Let go! Once again, thanks for watching everybody. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Atomfall is pretty awesome, and when you first start off the game, it's going to put you off right into the open world. You're going to be in Slatendale. Now, in Slatendale, there's going to be plenty of items that we can get, and I'm going to walk you through you step by step to have the perfect start. First off, we're going to get ourselves a nice bleeding knife. Go around, stab some people, and get some loot. It's going to start off our adventures in a really good way right at this X marked the spot at the bottom of the screen. Now, right when you start off from this very first phone booth, we're going to hang a right, and we're going to go get ourselves this lovely knife. Now, this knife is awesome because it's a bleeding knife, which means the more hits you do on an enemy, they're going to take a little bit of bleeding effect, and that is also going to help us take out some enemies because there are a few enemies we will need to take out to get our next item. So this will help out tremendously. We don't have to use our fisticuffs. We can use our knife bleeding damage on our next enemies and take them out. Now over here you're going to have some assorted scrap as well, and you see me with this shotgun. We're going to pick this up a little bit later, but before we do that, we're going to get ourselves some amazing items and some more weapons as well, so no worries, I got you covered. Now once you have picked up this knife, and the knife is pretty cool because you can throw it as well, we're going to use this knife to take out some enemies right down the road. Now right over here towards the X marks the spot is going to be a waterfall. Before we get to that waterfall, there's going to be a helicopter, and there's going to be a few enemies. Well, that's what we have the knife for, to take out the enemy. Then we're going to loot the helicopter. We're going to get ourselves some more loot, and then we're going to hit the waterfall cave, get some more loot, and then there's going to be a nice little cave area where we're going to get this amazing metal detector as well. So if you wanted to know how the knife was in play, well, here it is right here. You get a nice little bleeding effect on the enemy. Go ahead and take him out. Voila, take him out, and he's going to have a nice little baton on him. So now we have two melee weapons. We have a nice little bleeding damage for our knife, and we have a nice baton. GG's. Now from here, we're going to go inside of this helicopter. Now inside of this helicopter, there's going to be a down agent, Private Dagnot. Now Private Dagnot is going to have Averine's lockbox key and a note. The note is going to actually point us in the right direction. So track that lead right there, and it's going to point you in the right direction to where we're going to get some more loot and a nice little revolver as well. But from now, we're going to head inside of the waterfall and loot this body. We're going to have some shotgun ammo, powder on us, and turn around. Look at this bad boy right here. Inside of the crate, a nail bomb as well. So now we have two melee weapons, and we have ourselves a nice nail bomb as well. Pretty nice. Now from here, we're going to head inside of this area, the salt mine caves. Now inside of this salt mine cave, there's going to be a few entries that take us to other parts of the game, but we're just going to talk to this NPC right here, Red. Now you can take him out to get this metal detector as well, but I highly suggest that you don't. Be friendly to him, and then you can barter with him. Now that you can barter with him, you can get some of the weapons that you find on the enemies as you progress, and just come back here if you don't already have some on you. But it's only going to take a few weapons to trade with him to get the metal detector. He also has a nice schematic for some grenades as well. So GG's right there. Now that you have that metal detector, you can turn around, and right below him is going to be a small little cache that we can pick up for some more ammo. Now that we have the metal detector on us, whenever we're in the underground area, we can search for even more loot with this metal detector. Pretty nice start so far. Open up the cache, and inside of that, you're going to have some more rifle ammo and some more mats as well. Now that we are done there, we're going to leave out of the waterfall area, out of the salt mine area, is going to be a small little lift that we're going to lift up right here and then right here to this bridge. And there's going to be a small little dude up here that's down. He's going to have a cricket pack on him and a Molotov cocktail. Sweet. Now we have a few little, throwable items. We're probably going to need these. Like I said, we're going to get ourselves some ton of loot. This is going to be a really good start. All right, inside of here, we're going to be in bunker 17. We're going to loot this body right here. And this guy's going to have a torch and a hatchet on him as well. So now we can see in the dark. And we have a couple of melee weapons on us. Sweet. Now, we're not done with this area. There's a ton of mats around here. So go ahead, search around, pick up all of the mats that you're seeing right here, including some gunpowder. And then we're going to make our way all the way up here to the top of the area. And over here, we're going to find our first training stimulant to help boost up some of our abilities or get some new abilities. Also, some other mats as well, but we're not done. Go inside of this room, and inside of this room, we're going to have a pneumatic dispatchable tube. This is basically where you can pretty much save all of your loot, which is pretty cool. And over here, we're going to have ourselves a revolver. So now we have ourselves our very first gun, and we have a few melee weapons and a couple throwable weapons as well, and a grenade. Pretty sweet. You can come over here, put whatever you want inside of here, but here's an enemy that we're going to have to take out. Now I'm going to use the shotgun to take this dude out. I'll show you where the shotgun is at after this. You can go and get the shotgun if you want and come back and take him out, or you can use the rusty, nice revolver that we just picked up and load this into this guy right here. Pump him full of lead, or hit him with a few grenades, or that nail throwable that we have, whatever you want to do, and take this guy out. He really doesn't have any loot on him that we really want, but there is a small little box that is right behind him, and that is going to have our second thing that we really want, and that is going to be our second training stimulant. So now we have one training stimulant, two training stimulants, which means we can get some new abilities, right? You can come over here into your skills. You can use this, or you can save them if you want to get something later on. Anyway, pretty nice start so far. Now after that, we finally gonna get our shotgun that's located right here on this X, as you can see right here. It's going to be pretty much straightforward. You can easily pass this up though. It's going to be the first NPC that we see on the right hand side of the screen. We're going to hang a left, and we're going to crawl underneath this right here. It's going to say A on Xbox and just crawl underneath. Jump up through this small little window right here, and we're going to loot this guy, and this guy is going to have the shotgun. So now we have ourselves a shotgun, we got ourselves some ammo, we got ourselves a couple of stimulants, and we have a lot of loot so far. Next, we're going to come over here to where this next X is on the map right here. Let me zoom in. Alright, now over here we're going to have some more loot. Like I said, this start is really cool for Atomfall. Come over here, and we once again going to crawl down. We're going to crouch and crawl through like so. And there's going to be a small little trip mine. Don't trip that. We're going to come over here and we're going to collect the small little loot. Open up that door. That's how we're going to get out of here. And yeah, pretty nice stuff. Got tea. We got some towel. Stuff for survival. Some scraps as well. But back here in the back of this room, not only do we have more mats, but we have the item that we are looking for. And that is going to be a 22 caliber rifle. So now we have a pistol, a shotgun, and we have ourselves a rifle and a couple of melee weapons as well, including one that bleeds. Pretty nice. Now back to that coded message. I told you to track that. Now we're going to come over here and track this. And now we're going to use that small little key to open up this area. And in this area is going to have this small little box where the X marks the spot. From here, we're going to leave there and come over here, right? So we're going to come over here. There's a nice little spin around so you can see exactly where I'm at, right where the coded message is. Climb through. We're going to climb through over here like so. And then over here, we're going to have that little key to open up Verril's lockbox. But we already got this revolver, so GG's. But hey, we got another one, so, good. 2 revolvers. Nice. Now, after you finish looting up all of the loot, we are going to learn this sticky bomb recipe, and now we have ourselves sticky bomb recipe, a couple of lovely guns, and of course a ton of mats as well. Man, what a perfect start. But for right now, that's pretty much going to for the video. Hope you truly enjoyed it. Now, as always, if you're new to the channel, how you doing and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe right here at Karpo Gaming, Little White Rider. Videos range from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you everybody for all your love and support. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.